simple hypothetical that was set out in the discussion forum for today, but let me repeat it. Let's assume that ADK had a profit of $150,000 last year, and that's the amount of dividends that the board of directors decides to pay out. So we're paying out $150,000 in dividends, and we need to figure out who gets the money. Now, David, Aaron, and Ken all have 10,000 shares. Now, Ken has a $3 per share dividend preference. Ken has a $3 per share dividend preference. Are we okay? Now, that means that of the $150,000, the first $30,000 goes to Ken. Because he had 10,000 shares, he has a $3 per share dividend preference. And we would know this because it's all going to be set out in the articles, because all the information about the stock is set out in the articles. Okay, time for you to do the math. There's $120,000 left. Of the $120,000 that's left, how much does David get? Of the $120,000 that is left, how much does David get? Again, all that I've told you is that Ken has a $3 dividend preference. A $3 dividend preference. How much does David get? Those people that are answering 40, you want to reconsider your answer. You got it, Shantae. You want to grab the mic and explain to them why it's 60 and not 40? Why is it 60 and not 40? Okay. I'm going to yield the mic, Shantae.
I was just assuming because there are 3 shareholders and he has a preferred preference and it's 30%, and he gets 30 right off the top, the rest of it has to be split in half. So it has to be divided between the other 2 shareholders. That was my basic logic. I don't know if it's right or not. Thanks.
You are absolutely right. You're absolutely right. And I want to make 2 points. I want to make 2 points here, guys. Point number 1, specifically to this hypothetical. Preferred simply means paid first. It does not mean necessarily paid the most. It simply means you get paid that first. Now, typically, stock that is preferred is also called participating. But I didn't tell you that Ken's stock was both preferred and participating. I told you that it was only preferred. It was only preferred. Now, if Ken's stock was preferred and participating, just to be sure you understand, if he gets paid the preference and then he gets to share in the rest with everybody else, if his stock was both preferred and participating, and this is not to test your math skills, but to test your corporate concept skills. If his stock was both preferred and participating, how much would Ken get? You got it. It would be 70. It would be 70 because he would get 30 off the top. He would get 30 off the top. And then he would get 40 more. He would then get 40 more. So, we're okay with preferred. We're okay with preferred in participating. Now, our final term is cumulative.